Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Collecting Collector's Editions. Today we have one that is not too old. It's fairly recent. I still wasn't able to get my hands on one until over the past month or so. I've been waiting a couple weeks for this one to come in, so let's just go ahead and hop right into this one. It is WarHammer 2 Space Marine Collector's Edition. Now, this was a game that I played that I didn't think that I was going to be that into, but I ended up liking it a lot. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to try to make this short, so we're going to burn through this. Playtime for my cats. Yep. Dude, I hate it when they use tape on the cardboard. It is such a pain in the butt to get off. Ha! We'll just go ahead and stick it to the game. Okay, so it comes in a very small box. I actually don't even know what comes in this. I didn't even really research it. I just got it, so let's go ahead and we will open this together. Ooh, looks to be a book. Oh yeah, it's a art and lore book. So cool. Love these. I love it when games do this, especially a game like this that's so lore infused. We got the steel book. Nothing crazy about the steel book. Let's go ahead and take a look at it really quick. Yeah, it's got a little bit of 3D printing on it. It's a cool image, really cool image. Is there anything inside? Negative. Already we've hit 2 of the 4 markers that I think every standard collector's edition should have. That is art/lore book, a steel book, a statue, and I like buttons. I'm a button or a pin fanatic. I like me some pins. Okay, oh, and it's not even open yet. I didn't even know it was sealed. Let's go ahead and just leave this stuff on. And we'll cut it open. Come on. It has one of those interlocking. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, it's a double layer. You have to piece it together. Whoa. This is rad. I'm glad I didn't slice it all the way open. And oh, okay, yeah, there's a secondary layer. That's where the tape started. And where does the tape end? We'll come back. All right, you guys, so here it is. This is do a little spin for you guys. Ah. So, I kind of want to talk about this real quick. Let me get you guys set up. Sorry, I'm doing all this with my phone, so. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I want to talk about this really quick. It's a really cool statue. It is. It's in a lot of pieces. It's in like 25 pieces. It's very heavy. The base plate is very heavy. I like the statue. I think it's really cool. Very cool design. Very in spirit with the game. The biggest thing that I don't like about the statue is that it's basically just like plug and play. And I don't like it when you see that it's just like the pegs. I don't like that because they never stay in. You can glue them, but I mean at the same time you run the risk of using the wrong glue. You see what I mean? Some of them are magnetic. Actually, they're all magnetic. I didn't even realize that. That's new. I didn't even realize that. But still, like if it falls, it's gonna break into 1,000 different pieces. You know what I mean? And I always look at statues as what if they get knocked over, because I own a cat, and bro, sometimes my cat gets rowdy and sometimes she knocks stuff over, you know what I mean? So other than that though, this is a really cool statue. It's got good weight to it, really cool design. Honestly, the collector's edition was kind of bland. I mean, it came with the art book, the steel book, and the statue. And, you know, you're like, that's it. But that's also standard collector's edition. You know what I mean? Those are like the three basic things that I always look for in a collector's edition. You know, I want the art/lore book. I want the steel book. For whatever reason, I like steel books. I think if you get a deluxe edition or a collector's edition, you should always get the steel book. I think that's just a given when it comes to deluxe editions and collector's editions. That should be mandatory in my eyes. And the statue, of course. It is always nice when the company throws a few extra things in there, or they do something kind of out of the ordinary. But for what this is a really cool statue. And I think anybody is a true, like a hardcore fan of this universe, they're going to love this. They're going to be super excited over it. And the lore book alone, I have gone through it, and some of the detailing in a lot of the characters and the weapons and stuff like that is just amazing. And I think any fan of this series is going to greatly appreciate this. So I'm going to have to give it a good 8 out of 10. I'm going to dock a point just because I don't like the magnetic pegs. I really don't. And it's kind of bland. You know, even though these are the 3 things that I look for in a collector's edition, it's always nice when the company does something out of the ordinary. You know what I mean? But either way, this is still a really cool statue. And there we go. So there you guys go. Collecting collector's editions, Space Marine 2. But ow. So I hope that I was able to provide you guys with some useful information. You know, there are a lot of people out there. The reason why I do this is because I bought Hogwarts Collector's Edition, and I was so upset. No. I take that back. It wasn't Hogwarts Collector's Edition. I bought a Ghostbusters game, and the Collector's Edition, even though it was like $30 more, all it was the game inside of a big, like a paper book. That's it. Nothing else. And I was like, are you kidding me with this right now? I paid an extra $30 for a paper book, and that was it. I was pissed off. Another one too is I almost bought the Hogwarts Collector's Edition because the way that they advertised it, you know, you have this cool looking book, and the wand in the advertisement, the wand hovered like a foot above the book, and you know what I mean? It looked really cool. And in actuality, the book was very big and cumbersome. It always had to be plugged in, and the wand it barely hovered above the book. You know, I watched many videos about it, and I was like, man, I'm glad I didn't drop the $200 on that. That would have been insane. So that's one of the main reasons why I do this. And I like collector's editions. I really do. So I hope that I was able to provide an honest, unbiased opinion. You know, I'm not a huge fan of this series, so I feel like I'm able to give a very honest opinion about this game without having my personal opinions get in the way. And I hope that I was able to provide some useful information for anybody out there that was maybe on the fence about getting this. If you did get something useful out of it, it'd be great if you could give it a old thumbs up and a subscribe too as well. And with that being said, I hope you guys all have an excellent day, and I hope to catch you guys again real soon. Until then, peace.